The history of Hindu culture is very old and can be traced back to the Indus Valley civilization, which flourished in the areas of Pakistan and northwest India around 2500 BC. This civilization was famous for its advanced urban planning, advanced architecture, and complex social structures, and introduced many cultural practices that later became an important and significant part of Hinduism. As the Indus Valley civilization came to an end around 1900 BC, Indo-Aryan migrations occurred into the Indian subcontinent, bringing with them their own cultural and religious practices. This period, called the Vedic period, about 1500 to 500 BC, was the period when the Vedas were written, which are the oldest sacred texts of Hinduism. The Rig Veda, the earliest text, gives us information about the religious rituals, cosmology, and social structure or social hierarchy of that time. The Vedic period saw the development of the Upanishads, which introduced important philosophical concepts such as Brahma, ultimate reality, and Atman, inner self, which became core concepts of Buddhist thinking. Over the centuries, Hindu culture has absorbed and integrated a variety of influences, such as the interaction between South Indian and Dravidian cultures, Buddhist and Jain traditions. The composition of epic texts such as the Mahabharata and Ramayana further enriched Hindu literature and moral philosophy, while the rise of Bhakti movements emphasized individual devotion towards deities such as Vishnu, Shiva, and Parvati. This period was also an important period of Hindu art and architecture. Large and magnificent temples were built and different types of music were also developed. Throughout its formative centuries, Hinduism was also enriched by contacts with other ancient civilizations, including the Persians, Greeks, and later the Central Asian Kushans. Another spiritual practice that was done during the Vedic period was yoga. It evolved as a spiritual and philosophical practice deeply embedded within the Hindu tradition. The earliest references have been found in Rig Veda. Hindu culture has shown great ability to adapt and integrate many influences while maintaining continuity with its ancient roots, making Hinduism the world's oldest and most traditional cultural tradition.